Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Orange and Friends podcast. I will. Today we are discussing cool topics like why. What is an Alabama Hot Pocket? We talked about this on the main channel on the Pillar Chase video we did. Whoa.
We're not discussing. Please do not.
No, okay, hold on. Here's what I do want to talk about.
Please don't.
Did-
No,
did-
actually,
okay.
no.
Did you guys hear? No, did you guys hear about what happened? Markiplier's getting canceled.
Yeah. Wait, what? For his cheating in 2.
FNAF 2.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he cheated in
I
FNAF 2.
think is what it was. Oh.
Yeah, he cheat. But it's
How did
stupid.
I not know about this?
I think it's stupid though, cause like they're making a big deal out of it, right? But like at the same time, I don't think it really matters.
It's a game from how many years ago?
A while ago. Also,
Really long. Exactly.
also
It shouldn't matter.
I
It
have a,
shouldn't matter anymore.
I have a video idea. I need to see if I can get this same screen mirroring technology on my laptop, right? Because if I can, I can just do calls over on my laptop and share my laptop screen over to my tablet. And I'd still be able to record. The only thing, because the reason that's really making me mad about my mirroring my phone screen over to my tablet is the fact that it seems to be notifications pop up a lot. And notifications popping up annoys the hell out of me. Anyways, you know what? You guys, let me play just a quick segment of Bad Bunny.
No.
This segment. Hold on. Anyways, anything.
Sorry, that's a good song.
It is. It's DTMF by Bad Bunny. If you guys haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's a good song. He actually sang it at the Super Bowl. To all you Americans out there who watched the Super Bowl, that was a W Super Bowl. My
No hate on me, okay? No hate on me, okay? But I don't really care about sports. No lie.
You also don't really care about the Super Bowl because you're not U.S. You're not from the U.S. You're not.
No, I'm Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian, so.
You're not. Okay, we call U.S. citizens Americans. Guess we kind of just ran out of. What? So we call U.S. citizens Americans, but we don't call Canadians Americans. We don't call Mexicans Canadians. We call them Mexicans and Canadians. Hold on. No. Because we call, like, yeah, sure. We call, like, and we call Jamaicans Jamaicans. But no, because here's the thing. If you go, like, to anywhere in the African continent, you're going to call them Africans, right?
Yeah.
If you go anywhere in Asia, a lot of the time it's Asians. So why do we call Canadians? If we're gonna call Canadians, and call Mexicans, like the people from Mexico Mexicans and the people from Canada Canadians, it's like in Europe, it's Europeans, right?
a rant. He's going on this rant again.
Well, no, because here's the thing.
We've heard it 1,000 times.
You have... No, I've never gone on this deep of the rant, because here's... And they've never heard it on the podcast. And Leo's never heard me talk about this. Leo. Technically, right?
Leo was in...
Technically, right, Leo? So, you, me, and Red all live in the continent, which is America. So, you can argue whether or not South America and North America are two different continents. Either way, that would mean me and Leo and Red still live in the same continent. We just don't live in the same country. But here's the thing. We could say the Canadian people, the people of the U.S., the people of Canada, the people of Mexico. But all around, we should all be considered Americans.
Yeah. No.
I think so, yes, because we're all... Because...
no.
Because Asians are considered Asians. Right? Like, if you go to a Chinese person, they're not called Chinans or Chinans. You realize Canada is America. I can't remember. Is it North or South America?
Yeah, I know.
So, Canada, Mexico, it's not the United States. Like, you guys would still... That's... Like, here's the thing. Right. Like, if you go to Asia, you know, obviously they all have their own government and their own rules, right? And their own laws. I mean, look at North Korea, which is a part of the Asian continent. North Koreans are Asians. You see how different they are from the rest of Asia, though? I mean, just look at them.
Yep.
Japanese people are Asians. And, like, that's the thing that gets to me, is, right, U.S. citizens are Americans. So, people from, freaking Mexico or Canada or, these other countries should also be called Americans. Because if we're gonna go by continent, they can still be called, like, the people of Canada, or citizens of Canada. But, because Canada would still be their country, but in the long run, they're Americans. They are Americans.
They're North Americans.
Just because...
And things, they're like...
Just because you're... Yeah, just... Because we are not... The U.S. isn't America. It's in the continent of America. And I hate the fact that the people in the U.S. are considered Americans. The only time I will allow the term American is if we're talking about the Native Americans, which, trust me, they exist in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
Yeah.
Those are the Americans. The native people to this land. The native people of Mexico. What is now Mexico? What is now the U.S.? What is now Canada? Those are the people. Those are the native. Those are the Americans. I also hate this thing. Older people call Native American. I hate that. Older people call the Native Americans Indians.
Fucking hate that. Sorry.
India is its own... okay. India is its own country. Indians are from a different country. Okay?
Exactly.
There is a huge difference between an Indian and a Native American. I don't know where old people get Indian from when talking about Native Americans.
Exactly.
I don't know
I fucking hate it. My grandma does it all the time.
Yeah, I had a whole conversation with my grandmother about it, and she's like, well, that's how we grew up calling them. We called them Indians. They're not Indians. They're indigenous people. That's a word you can use. The indigenous tribes. But they're not Indians. And my grandmother's argument was, well, India didn't exist back when... Yes, it did! India did exist. The Indians are the people that are currently taking over Canada. Those are the Indians. The ones that throw poop at each other. I'm sorry, that sounds very offensive. Go look it up.
Imagine half of your fucking viewers, dude. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Clip that out of context and get you canceled, Flynn.
The Indians throw poop at each other. No. I'm actually well educated in religion, and I know what you Indians do. I'm not even lying.
Hey, no.
I've heard about the poop festivals. And all that. I've even seen videos of it.
That's just crazy.
I've seen videos of them doing it, too. Here's the thing. We have this thing where we try to divide people, but then there's people like the Indians who just divide themselves. But I'll also be honest, I have a lot of Indian friends. They're some of the funniest people I've ever met. Like, we have, you know, like, there's a lot of good Indian people. But no, there's like, but yeah, no, how did we get here? I was talking about Native Americans and the native people to the land. I also think, like, Trump was talking about talking about removing indigenous, I can't even remember if it was Trump or some Republican was talking about removing indigenous people. And I was like, and like deporting them. And I was like, where are you going to deport them to? Like, are you gonna? Are we gonna deport the indigenous people, like, to the next country over? Like, are we gonna deport them to Canada? Are we gonna deport them, like, right back to the U.S.? What are we doing here? Like, especially the tribes that already lived here and, like, were formed here. Like, what are we doing? Are we deporting them, you know, right back? Or are we just going to pick them up and, like, deport them right back to their tribe? I'm confused. The ICE will just pull up in vans. They'll be like, alright, you guys are getting in. We got to drive down the road. Got to deport you guys.
That's crazy.
You know, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And same thing with, like, these, like, the Mexicans and everything, everything else. Like, I understand sending the Mexicans back to Mexico, but why are there Mexicans that are getting sent way far from here? Why are there Mexicans that are going missing here in America? Why are there Mexicans that aren't even being sent back to Mexico? They're being sent to, like, El Salvador. What the fuck is an El Salvador?
We're getting kind of pressed, but that's okay.
You know, I don't talk about it. I don't really talk about my opinion, like, my political opinions at all on YouTube. Like, sure, you guys will hear me say stuff every once in a while. Like, in a video. Like, I might mention Israel.
Oh, in videos, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you guys hear about it on a daily. But, like, no, I was sitting there.
On a daily fucking basis.
I was sitting there the other day, and I was thinking, like, I need to just let some of this off in a video. Screw Trump. Screw J.D. Vance. Screw Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah, Benjamin. I hope you're watching this video, BB Netanyahu. Screw Ben Shapiro. Screw Erica Kirk. I like Charlie Kirk, not Erica, though. Who is this? Who is this hoe? Who is she?
Who is this hoe?
Screw. And, but also,
Sorry.
at the same time, screw Bill Clinton. What was he doing on that goddamn island? He was eating and molesting and raping babies. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to get canceled for this because you want to know why. Why did a notification from Bernie Sanders just pop up?
Hello.
Anyways, I don't care if I get canceled. I say retard on the daily. On YouTube. Also, speaking of retard, did you know that the original song by the Black Eyed Peas, you know that song, Let's Get It Started, Let's Get It Started. Do you know that song was originally called Let's Get Retarded?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's something I didn't find out until just today. I feel stupid. Yeah, I didn't know that until just today. I'm like, hello. All the old people in the comments are going to be like, I remember when it first came out being called just Let's Get Retarded. Really?
Let's get retarded.
No, I've known that for years, low key.
Yeah, and I thought I knew everything about music history because, like, I listened to John Lennon. I listened to the Beatles. I listened to music all the way back in the 30s, the freaking Ink Spots. But you mean to tell me I listened to Mozart? I go to music to the 1700s.
My favorite old... 1700s, that's crazy. Anyways, my favorite old artists are, like, well, not really old, but, like...
This bitch about to say...
Kind of.
This bitch about to say Taylor Swift. That shit's so old.
Fuck no!
It's...
Queen!
I love Queen. The 70s and the 80s and the 90s.
You go suck a dick. No hate. No
Orange,
hate.
aren't you?
Like Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift can go suck a dick.
I love Swift. I'm a
Orange,
Swiftie.
you're a Swift.
I am a Swiftie. I feel angered to my soul.
Shut the fuck up.
You see,
Good.
personally, I'm not a huge Taylor Swift.
Oh my god. You know what? I got a blank space, baby. And I'll write your name. But no, dude, I freaking love Queen.
Okay, no, okay.
We
Music is okay.
will rock you.
Isn't it a bad thing about
Mama.
associated?
I don't want it.
Would you all be quiet? Anyways, is it a bad thing that I associated Rocky with, like, Harry Potter?
What does that have to do with that? You know what? Let's get the
So I said,
we need to get
this is a podcast.
we need to get the Harry Potter expert in here. Can somebody call Jester? He must know a lot about Harry
yeah.
Potter.
Fun fact, Jester's like a huge Garfield fan.
Huge what fan? Garfield?
I love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I grew up watching Harry Potter.
Alright. Let's
Jester's a huge Garfield fan.
get into the
I
last.
told him how my, like... What?
Let's get into the last little. Wait, you can say what you were saying, then we'll get into the last topic.
I was gonna say, I told him how my sister had met the creator of Garfield, and he was like, she's so lucky.
Yeah, no. Garfield. Actually, talking about Garfield, have you guys seen? There's actually a whole weird video on it. Like that's like 10 hours long or something, and it's this guy literally just talking about the Garfield comic strip, where John is sitting there. It's so weird. It's such a weird video. It's like a fever dream. I'm gonna send that video to you guys later, and I might link it in the bottom of the description here. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So, when I was about... So, the last topic is Pillar Chase. So, I looked into the Pillar Chase lore today. For the first time. Yesterday and today. I learned about that Valum basically runs everything. Valum is the reason everybody's there. Valum dislikes Rosemary and Vapor quite a bit. Now, I'm a nerd when it comes to game lore. I mean, literally, I was able to spot the fact that Dan's diner was somehow related to the Smile family in Roblox. I've also been able to relate every game that Forsaken is linked to. I've also been able to connect all the dots of Pillar Chase since yesterday. I can also tell you the entire Hello Neighbor lore plus theories, and I can tell you the entire Slime Rancher lore off the top of my head. You play as Beatrice, and I'm not even going to get into the rest of it. They're actually one of the first Gordos you will meet in Slime Rancher is the pink Gordo, and I believe it's the Tabby Gordo, which is on the island right near where you're going to find your first rock slimes and your first Tabby slimes. Also, cool fact, you're most likely the first slimes you're going to find are Foster slimes and pink slimes. Fun little facts about Slime Rancher. Carrots are one of the most common veggies next to heartbeats. Heartbeats and carrots are the most common veggies. And there's also every slime has ports. Anyways, whatever Leo just said. I don't know what Leo just said. But that's cool.
Moana make way. Do you not know the movie fucking Moana?
I couldn't really hear you.
Great.
He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowd.
Fucking movie Moana.
No, I know it. I thought heaven can't help me now.
No,
Nothing lasts forever.
I said it weird. I hope it didn't catch that. I hope my mic didn't fucking catch that.
Take me down. He's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. I can see the end as it begins. My one condition is say you'll remember me standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Huh? What? Oh yeah, we are still recording. Oh, Sad Satan. Hold on, we are still recording. Sad Satan is a fun game that we should all play.
No.
Alright, guys, well, in the next episode, Red and Leo won't be here. It's gonna be me and Angel. Probably. That's probably a lie. It's gonna probably still be Leo and Red. I'm gonna go back to gooning.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys.
Shut the fuck up.